Hey everyone, Garrett here with Brandon from Naked and Famous Denim, here with our 6th Godzilla jean, the Hedorah Selvedge. But before we get into those details, do me a huge favor, hit that like button if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the channel. Okay, Brandon, what is Hedorah?
Yes, well, just like you said, it is the 6th and final edition of our Godzilla collaboration. So we've done 5 before, and this was kind of like the secret release. We didn't really let everybody know about it until kind of more recently, but now you guys know it is Hedorah, who is a beloved villain in the Godzilla series. He first appeared in the 1971 Godzilla film, Godzilla vs. Hedorah. And Hedorah means like smog and sludge, and it basically represents urban pollution. So it's a really interesting Godzilla. It's quite of a different movie and a different kind of representation than most of the Godzilla films, which are just like kind of often against like big bugs, like Mothra and such. Like the designer even said, like he didn't just want to have another giant lobster fighting Godzilla. He wanted to have something different and unique. And he was able to make a film that's kind of a social criticism of urban pollution at the time, especially in Japan in the 1970s. So it really became a cult classic, and it's one of the favorite Godzilla films by early Godzilla aficionados. So we think that's really fun, and his sliminess and his grittiness kind of represented in this beautiful 15-ounce, selvage denim. It's a slubby denim. It's unsanforized, so it's kibata, it's loom state, it's real raw, and so we'll tell you a little bit about that afterwards because the denim will shrink a little bit. But also, I love the monster's appearance, and one thing that's really cool are these kind of sideways eyes. And if I may read a little excerpt, Hedorah's eyes were modeled on female genitalia. I draw from the kind of crude picture you find on walls of a public toilet and handed it to the modeling staff. I said, this is what I want Hedorah's eyes to look like. Well, come on, the JJs are scary. And that is a quote from Yoshimitsu Banu. So I think that's pretty funny. And you have some vagina-shaped eyes. I mean, Hedorah is really a beloved villain because he's so weird and so different. And you see here this custom artwork that was designed by Jackie Oakley, a Canadian artist that we love working with. It's black foil stamped on natural vegetable tan leather. You have also black military spec hardware buttons. You have the co-branded Collabo label over there. And one little fun detail on the inside is also these pocket bags, which are the vintage Godzilla movie poster pocket bags. So those ones are pretty fun. You can look at the selvage here, and it kind of reminds you of the eyes a bit, but you have these white and pink selvage denim edges on, which makes a really also nice contrast to this black denim. It has so much character. It's really one of my favorite fabrics that we've got to use for this collection. And when you have loom state, you have a really interesting texture. But back onto loom state, that means that this denim is unsanforized, so it has not gone through the controlled compressive shrinkage process, and that means that this denim will shrink. So it will probably shrink like a full size or so. But what we've done is we've graded the pattern up. That means we made the jeans a little bit wider and a little bit longer, so they'll be longer than your average jean when you try it on in the first place. But that is because they will shrink about 6% in the length and about 3% in the width. Of course, if you wash it hot and you dry it hot, it'll shrink a little bit more. If you never do that and you wash it cold, then and air dry, hang dry, flat dry, then it'll shrink a little bit less. We're posting all the measurements on the website, and you'll see the expected shrink measurements as well. Of course, it can vary a little bit case by case, but that's a little bit of the fun of real raw unsanforized denim, is that you kind of get to play around with it a little bit. So Garrett, what fit does this bad boy come in?
This is only going to be coming in 3 fits. It's going to be coming in the weird guy, true guy, and strong guy. And like Brandon said, we're going to have size charts on these on the website. So there's going to be a size chart that's pre-shrinkage, the raw loom state, and then another size chart that's going to have the estimated post-soak or post-wash. So you're going to want to use that second size chart to choose your size, because you definitely don't want to get the right size and then have them shrink down and you can't wear them anymore.
Unless you plan to never wash your jeans, you can go that way too. Part of the fun of raw denim. But if you get caught in the rain, your jeans may shrink.
These are going to be coming out very, very soon. Check down below. We're going to have a date on the release. And if you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.